Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to look at the All-Star Game in advance, just a little bit of a preview, and I actually have to go somewhere in a few minutes, so I'm going to do probably about 10 minutes of commentary or less, and then I am actually going to just let the entire clip play, and you guys can watch it if you want. I did have fun playing this game. I did have a little bit of problems with Hyunjin Ryu's cutter. It was hard to see out of the release, and so I swang at a few borderline pitches, like top left corner and stuff like that. With his fastball and his other pitches, I didn't really have a problem seeing it. Every now and then I will swing at a low curveball, but you can see mostly I can see the pitches. Once again, just with the cutter, I wasn't able to see the cutter out of his release, so I reacted late to it, and got a few foul balls off of it. Today we're at Progressive Field in Cleveland. Absolutely beautiful park. I love everything about this park. Minute Maid Park, my home park, is fantastic. Love everything about it. Love the Crawford boxes. I used to love Tal's Hill, which they got rid of. Here's a look at Hyunjin having a career season this year. Justin Verlander, 36 years old, still at the top of his game. His stats look fantastic. You can see he's an all-star starter, not just playing. He's a starter. So there's a look at Mike Trout. There's George Springer to the right of him. With MLB The Show 2019, look at Michael Brantley in the back there. JD Martinez, Mike Trout, George Springer. They did a great job on this game. A couple things I did notice in this game that I really liked is I can almost see the pitches a little bit better, and they've got like the pitches. The pitches are just correct. When he releases out of there, you can actually see when it's going to be a cutter, a fastball, curveball, stuff like that, change up. You will get fooled every now and then, just like in real life, so it brings the real experience of the game. I am going to watch the All-Star Game tonight, 4:30 Pacific Time and 7:30 Eastern Time, 6:30 Central Time. Here's a look at the pitching matchups. I didn't know Hyunjin Ryu is 6'3", 255 pounds. He's a big guy. There's a look at your starting lineups with Christian Yelich, Javier Baez, and Freddie Freeman, Cody Bellinger, Nolan Arenado, Josh Bell. Sorry about the delay. I did do the audio after I played the game, so that's why I'm running a little bit late. Oh, there's the defense. One thing I wanted you guys to notice is we do have 4 Astros on the starting field at the beginning of this game with Michael Brantley, Alex Bregman, George Springer, and Justin Verlander. So the All-Star Game today feels like a little tiny mini Astros game in Cleveland. Okay, first pitch, I believe I used a 4-seam fastball. Sorry about that, I'm changing the settings. I thought I'd already saved the settings, but for some reason, at the beginning of the game, maybe there's a way I should disable all of these. One other thing I really like about MLB The Show 2019 is the defense feels much more realistic. When I push a certain way, or it reacts the way I want it to react. I don't feel like I'm just button mashing. Let's look at this play right here. Throw to first base, barely beats him. That's an out. Yeah, when I played this play, it felt very realistic. I felt like the runner's going towards the ball. I felt like the throw's going towards first base. And it seems like these mechanics should have been done a couple years ago, but these mechanics are something that they've finally gotten right. I have owned probably in the last, let's say, 7 years, I probably own 4 or 5 versions. I don't buy the game every single year, but it's getting worse and worse where I'm tending to buy the games. I do look at the reviews on these games to see if it's something I should be buying, but to keep my rosters current and to keep, if you want your current stats, your current records, the current players, the All-Star Game, you do have to buy the current version of the game. I believe this is a PlayStation 4 game only. It is Sony Interactive Entertainment. Okay, it looks like I'm throwing a curveball there. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a changeup?
It's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
All right. Freddie Freeman on deck.
Now begins some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And another foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one.
Yeah, that's going to be a curveball in the zone. Got him swinging.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second.
Javier Baez totally deserves to be there. Fantastic player. Love everything about his game. Hopefully we see him in the World Series. That would be a star-studded lineup if we have like Astros versus Cubs this year. The National League's really weak this year. If you look at the divisions and look at the standings, I encourage you guys to read the standings. Some of the second-place teams in these divisions have like a 44-44 record, 45-43. It's just the National League's just weak. The only good teams in the National League are going to be like the Dodgers, the Braves, and the Cubs. If it's not those three, but you know, just. There's not a lot of competition. The problem the National League has is once they get to the World Series, they have to start dealing with the American League. And, you know, if it continues in this way, one of these National League teams might end up becoming the next Buffalo Bills. If you know what I mean by losing 3 or 4 World Series in a row. Okay, there's the all-star batting lineup for the American League. George Springer, as you guys know, does lead off with the Astros, and he's leading off today. See, there's the cutter on the inside, and I actually react a little bit late to that. I just can't see it on the release, and so I have to think for a second what I'm looking at. Right there, down the middle. That's an easy pitch to hit. It's very obvious for me. No movement on that down the center. There's pretty much no way you can miss that pitch unless you're late.
Exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
DJ LeMahieu. He does have the 3rd best batting average in the American League right now. The Astros did play the Yankees a couple weeks ago, and he looked great. He was on base the whole weekend. Oh. I got totally fooled by the down low curveball. I think that happens to me twice. Oh, there we go. Oh, see, that's what I like about this game. I could actually feel me pulling it to the right. I just swang just a little bit late, pulling the ball. Nice soft contact on the ball, and there you go, a bloop single. You could actually just feel that swing, feel that contact. I don't know how they do it, but they got the batting mechanics right, and they got the fielding mechanics right. For me, the pitching mechanics are still a little bit off. There we go. That was just an easy pitch to look at. Love Indians Field. Love everything about it. Yeah, that was just an easy pitch. Mike Trout, use a power swing and get those kind of results. If you guys watch the rest of this video, I am watching the pitches come in. So if it's like, let's say, a 4-seam fastball coming up high or on the inside, I'm not sure the percentage of the time I can see the ball coming in, but I will say like maybe over 80% of the time I can see what's going on. Maybe less. I don't know, but right there, down the center. okay, let's say 2/3, no more. 75% of the time I can see what's coming in, and about 25% of the time I get fooled. I definitely can't see every pitch every time, so I do enjoy this game. I enjoy the challenge of it. It's just so realistic, just like a real batter getting fooled. So in that way, the pitching is amazing. From the batter's point of view, pitching from the pitcher's point of view, I feel like the mechanics are still a little odd. I like the 2K versions. If you guys remember, like 2K12 and 2K13, 2K11. Oh, that was nice. I actually could see that cut fastball trailing in, but I was late to react because I don't see the release well, and so that's why I fouled that ball off. That was easy. I am playing the American League, if you guys haven't figured that out yet. So for a few people that don't have the game, it will always show the point of view that you're playing from. So obviously I'm not the pitcher right now, I'm the batter.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground,
yeah, nice soft contact, the bottom corner of the zone, so you're not going to get this amazing contact. And I don't believe, to me that's a fielding error. I don't know why they ruled it a base hit. That's an error. Anyway, it's only one out. Okay, Alex Bregman. Yeah, let's look at him. 23 home runs so far this year. Looks amazing. 268 batting average, a little bit low. I'd like to see him at like 290. I swing at a top of the zone fastball right there. I almost didn't swing at that pitch, I remember. I just don't see a lot of good things happening swinging at a pitch up that high. Nice, nice, nice. Soft contact, unfortunately, leads into a double play. Alright guys, you know, I've got to go to my appointment, and I do appreciate you guys watching. If you want to watch the rest of the video, feel free. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and hopefully you guys watch the game tonight. And this is a really nice way to see all of these players in their American and National League uniforms. Enjoy the game tonight, and I will see you guys next time.
From over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-1 home. Strike two swinging.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
No balls and one strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. One and one the count. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. They trail it here 3-0. So stepping in Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gary.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Bellinger looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez as the American League is now taking a 4-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Acuña's there for it. 2 gone.
The right fielder,
back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We've played 2. It's the American League 4 and the National League nothing. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and a strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Ketel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuña Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Into right field. That's a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. One run is scored. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
1-0 the count. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's a lead for the American League, 4-2. Clayton Kershaw, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
DJ.
A shot down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Now in the box, Mike Trout. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bellinger on the move, but this will land untouched. All ball even at 2-2. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Bellinger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the stretch. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start.